It's definitely raining. It's like a misty rain. Nothing too crazy. But I wanted to be outside again. Because yesterday it worked. And it felt as if nature was healing. So that's what I wanted to do. I have some time to kill, why not? Here's the tricky part of this whole thing. Is my mind doesn't get motivated by feeling good. I want to see if you can follow me with this. When I feel like crap, like I have been feeling the last 3 weeks, where I just felt, I guess, just down, super anxious, super fearful, going to bed every night with a lot of fear in my chest, my arms tingling, my legs tingling, my stomach kind of tight. And going from that to how I felt yesterday is a huge difference. But while I was in that, I almost lost my train of thought, so excuse me for that. While I was in that, what I was feeling was this motivation to get better. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get better. I needed to get better. That was my goal. Whatever I had to do to get better. So when I'm feeling down, out of it, like crap, all I want to do is get better. And there's more motivation behind it. But when I feel good, like I felt today, what did I want to do? Nothing. I didn't need to do anything because I already feel better, right? There's no more motivation to feel better. There's no more need to feel better. I'm fine. So there's no motivation to do anything further. There's no motivation to enhance because I'm good, right? That is how my mind functions. It's very black or white. There's not a lot of gray. It's not like, oh, you feel good, but why not exercise? Or why not still keep writing? Or still talk to somebody about how you're feeling? Why not add to that? No. That isn't what I get. Feeling good means just take advantage of this feeling good and just sit and relax. Sit and do nothing because you feel good. And that's where I end up messing up. I kind of had this conversation with my therapist in the sense that when we feel good, we stop doing our coping mechanisms, right? For example, if you were told that you need to do a breathing technique every morning in order to stop feeling anxious every day, or eventually just become so habit that you'll breathe better and you'll breathe differently and then you won't be anxious every day, or it'll help you in times of anxiety to lessen anxiety, whatever, right? So you start to do it for a while, for a few weeks, maybe a month or two, and then you start feeling the benefits. You start feeling good. Your anxiety is less, your depression is better if they do that for depression, I'm not sure. But your anxiety is lessened, you feel better, mentally, physically. You feel up, you're on a high. Your lows aren't as low, and you feel good, right? Okay. Now, because you feel good, you haven't exactly developed it as a habit enough to continue to do it. So you stop doing it. So now, you're not doing it anymore because you feel good. So you aren't doing your coping mechanisms. So then you think that you won. right? Your anxiety isn't going to get you this time. But actually, it's like waiting in the back, waiting for its opportunity to come back out. And then it'll come back out. Trust me, it will. I've been through the war, the runaround, for such a long time. And I know it's going to come back. And if yours hasn't, then kudos to you. I mean, that's awesome. I envy you. What is your number and how can you help me? No, I'm just kidding. But if yours hasn't come back, when you stop doing your coping mechanisms, stop doing, taking, maybe it's vitamins that you do, maybe it's daily vitamins or daily meditations, whatever it is that you do daily, that you started doing daily because you were in a bad spot. So you started this new quote unquote habit of doing X, Y, and Z to make yourself feel better because you were obviously maybe at a low point. Usually that's when we start to step it up. So, say that you stopped doing it and you're able to keep yourself calm for a month or two. And then it comes back. Then it comes back because there's no discipline. At least this is for my case. I'm strictly talking personal experience here. I'm not trying to call anybody out or say that people need to try something else or whatever. I'm talking my personal experience and how my brain works. Certain coping mechanisms just don't stick. I've done, certain breathing exercises. I've tried doing meditations daily. I've tried doing these things daily, but nothing really sticks in the sense of me doing it for more than maybe a month. Something comes up, something changes in the schedule of my life, and then I stop doing it. I stopped doing all of it because I stopped doing it that one day. So now I stopped doing it altogether. And when I stop doing it, there goes the discipline to do it. Once I lose the discipline to do it, and I feel good, because I feel good, I won't feel the need to do it. And then I don't feel the need to become disciplined again. Oh, the rain is really picking up now. Gotta start heading to my car. But I don't feel the need to do it anymore, right? If I don't feel the need to do it anymore, I'm not disciplined in doing it because I gave it up that one day. So I'm not doing it anymore. And then I get hit. I get hit with my anxiety, with panic, with fear, with everything under the sun. I get hit with it. And now that I got hit with it, kind of feels nice, this rain. I'm sorry, I'm distracting myself. Squirrel. Now that I got hit with it, now's the time I want to be motivated to change. This time around, I'm definitely going to meditate every day. This time around, I'm definitely going to do my breathing exercises every day. This time around, I'm definitely going to take these vitamins. Whatever comes up. Whatever seems doable. Whatever seems like it's going to be an actual influence in my life. And it really isn't. It really isn't an influence. It doesn't do anything. I've done it over and over again. It's just a repeated pattern or cycle or whatever that just keeps happening. And I try every time. But I have that motivation then. When I feel good, I don't have that motivation. When I feel good, I'm like, let's just sit and scroll through social media and be on watching TV. Let's just BS, and BS. So that's where I end up. And that's where I am right now. I'm at a place mentally where I feel better from how I felt these last few weeks. And everything inside of me is like, good, take advantage, don't do anything. Take advantage, just sit around. Take advantage, just try to make yourself feel better, you don't need to do when you're already feeling better. That's the point I'm trying to get at. That's the point of me not being motivated at those times. Because I already feel good. So I don't need to do anything to make myself feel better. Wish that wasn't the case. Because I see that cycle happening right now. I see myself feeling good today. So then it's like, that means I don't have to do anything to make myself feel better. That means I can slack off of my health, so to speak. And that's kind of sad. And that's the pattern that I really would love to break. You know? Get rid of. Adjust. The pattern that just because I feel good doesn't mean there isn't things I need to do. Or should do. Better yet. I don't do them though. That's it, I had to come to the park again. In spite of the rain. The rain is getting me now, so I'm going to my car. But before that, it wasn't too bad. I still wanted to walk around and be with the rain, because the rain isn't bad. Anyway, that's my update, based on if you saw what I recorded yesterday. So, I feel good. Because I feel good, I don't need to do anything to make myself feel good. Gotta work on that. Really, really do.